Hello, people of the world, this is JasonIsLost, Japanese culture, adventure, and of course, Gundam. And welcome to the first part of my Tokyo Gundam adventure, where I travel down from my home in Fukushima directly into a blizzard engulfing Tokyo, before visiting the life-size moving Gundam, sharing a drink with Shah Aznable at the Gundam Cafe, visiting the flagship Gundam Base store, complete with its own life-size unicorn Gundam, and I'll be taking you on a tour of Akihabara, showing you my favourite spots and the best places to buy Gunpla and Gundam merchandise in Tokyo's geeky subculture heaven. But first, we're heading to Yokohama, the city and port area a little further south of central Tokyo. Hello, people of the world, this is JasonIsLost, Japanese culture, adventure, and of course Gundam, and I'm here in Yokohama today to see the Gundam Factory dock and the life-size moving Gundam, so let's take a look. So an adult ticket is 1,650 yen, a child ticket 1,100 yen, and the viewing platform experience is a whole other additional fee of 3,300 yen. Now, after hearing a few mixed responses from people, I was a little hesitant by this ticket, but eventually I gave in because why not? Perhaps this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And whether you buy the viewing platform experience or not, your ticket includes your very own, if a little basic, RX-78F00 Gunpla for you to build when you get home. Now, seeing much of the promotional material online, my initial criticism was that this wouldn't be another recreation of the classic RX-78-2, which had previously stood outside the Gundam base in Odaiba. This would be an original design, the RX-78F00, and I felt they had taken some necessary yet unappealing liberties with the joints to allow their functionality. However, seeing it in real life, you are immediately impressed by the scale of it.
All motors are ready and good to go. No problems found in the wave electric system. No problems found in the auxiliary brake. The torque value does not exceed the limit.
You have a set time for your viewing platform experience, and the Gundam itself also has its own schedule of themed performances and routines. Our time slot group was split into two, watching the Gundam step out from either of the two viewing platforms and then switching places before the Gundam returns to its original position. I began my experience on the lower platform with the Gundam looming over me before moving to the higher platform and watching the Gundam's return from above. And there's pros and cons for both these experiences. While I didn't get to look down on the Gundam walking past me, the performance did end with the Gundam staring me down. And finishing your viewing experience from the higher platform does leave you in prime position for that perfect Gundam selfie. After leaving the platform, I was free to explore the Gundam factory, and the first thing I see are these perfect Harrow popcorn buckets. So if you're unable to find your very own life-size Harrow that I previously shared with you, perhaps this is your ideal alternative. And this being a very special Gundam site, let's check out the Gundam Cafe. And despite the large menu, I was only interested in the most visually appealing item here, the cute Harrow pancakes. Very cute, very tasty, and they also had this coffee machine which was printing exclusive logos onto your coffee foam, so a bit of a novelty there. Inside the Gundam factory itself, and we have various demonstrations of robotics, autonomous machines, construction, prototypes, everything that went into the design and functionality of this life-size Gundam experience. There's also some exhibits featuring the history of the flagship RX-78F00 Gundam, and finally a cockpit experience featuring live cameras on the actual moving Gundam from the Gundam's perspective. And this Gundam Factory experience would not be complete without the Gundam Base store, filled with merchandise. We've got the RX-78F00 Gundam, model kits in various sizes, and there's other Gundam Base exclusives as well, though this store does share the one negative of the other Gundam Base stores. While many great looking Gunpla builds are on display, there's a lot of variety throughout Bandai's previous releases of Gunpla products. Bandai's commitment to regularly reprinting older kits has yet to catch up to its success prior to 2020, where interest and purchases skyrocketed, while production at the time was of course stalling. It's just a shame to see a load of great kits and not be able to buy them, but as I've seen in the stores much more recently, Bandai is genuinely catching up with its production of older kits. So, the life-size moving Gundam, this is fantastic, and I cannot recommend it enough. I sadly missed out on seeing the original RX-78 outside Diver City, and this is just fantastic. I don't think any video is actually going to do justice to the scale of this thing, to actually look up and see it, to see it moving. I can't describe it. That would be a thing for any Gundam fan, or just a fan of huge robots. I'm not too keen on the viewing deck. It's over 3,000 yen. It's like 3 times the price of the ticket to just get in here and see it and view it. And the view isn't too great. I think with that sort of thing, you'd want to be in front of it and see it moving around and stuff. There's only a couple of times where you get a good view. I mean, it's okay for the novelty and stuff, but you know, I don't think I can recommend that. But I absolutely recommend coming and seeing it. It's getting a bit dark now, and you can see the lights have a bit of an effect on it. It's you know, whatever time you see it, I bet when it gets really dark, it's going to be really cool. But yeah, oh, amazing! It's so good to see it. Just the scale is mesmerizing. It's huge. It's really good experience.
RX-78F00 Gundam 起動.
While the Yokohama Gundam experience with the Gundam dock and the giant moving RX-78F00 did cease operation a little earlier this year, it will be returning next year, appearing at the Osaka Expo 2025. So, the life-size moving Gundam at the Gundam dock. Wow. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your comments. If you've got any questions, do leave them below. I do read everyone. And I really appreciate you liking the video, and do subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of Japanese culture and my adventures here. I'm sure you'll find a video of mine that you enjoy. I will leave it there, but again, stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please do give it a like. It really does help. And also make sure you're subscribed. Click that little notification button. You'll be updated, notified as those new videos come out. And in the meantime, do make sure you check out my previous videos here on the Jason is Lost in Japan channel. My travels across the country and seeking out all sorts of adventures, making travel guides for you and your own adventures for when you come here, my life living and studying in Tokyo, my current life now living in Koriyama in Fukushima, teaching English on the JET program, survival guides for those of you living here, unique cuisines, bizarre toys that I find along the way, and of course, lots more Gundam model kits that I'll be building and showing here on the channel. And do check out my live streaming platform, twitch.tv/JasonIsLost. Give me a follow over there. I'll be gaming and building model kits live, all sorts of things. Do check it out and let me know what you want to see on there next. And as always, if you have any questions or perhaps your own Japan tips that you want to share, is there anywhere really cool you're looking forward to going to? Someplace you want me to check out? Maybe you've got your recommendations on Gundam or model kits you want me to check out? Do leave it in the comments below. I respond to everyone, and it's always fun hearing from you. And lastly, if you are in the position to support the channel, do check out those links below. Patreon, Ko-fi. I really appreciate your support and interest in the channel and these videos, and I'll be sharing some exclusive content with you. So, I'm going to leave it there, but again, a big thank you to all of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.